them, they won't answer me back. I'm courtside in Portland, Carmelo Anthony back. Really just came to see my plug, I go hand them the sack. I'm smiling like Anderson .Paak when he hit.
You already know what it is. It's the crew over here at LSCD coming at y'all with another album review episode. Yeah, you already know. I'm your girl, Matter Money, trap. I'm chilling with my right hand man.
Jersey 420 Chef, Stretch Armstrong. We in the building. Let's go ahead and talk. Let's talk hip hop. Yeah, I think everybody trying to tuck their albums for the summer, for the spring or something, man.
Now they coming, dog. They coming. From for spring. I don't know why everybody put in their work at the fourth quarter of last year. Remember, we was getting all these sneaky ass albums around Christmas. Right.
Yeah.
Right. So we breathing. They're letting the I think the underground niggas is testing the water to see what the mainstream is up to in that first quarter.
Okay.
And, you know what I mean? I think it's gonna start getting real interesting in the next quarter of hip hop. So I'm glad you brought that up. It has been a few projects that came out. Before we get into projects, though, I do want to hit the news a little bit. I do want to say R.I.P. to Pop Smoke, and you know what I mean. Send my condolences and our condolences to his friends and family. You feel me? He was killed in a home invasion. The story is slowly changing around a little bit, but you know, y'all do your research on that. Y'all can figure out what's going on. You heard?
Damn.
And you know, it's really bad. You know, the internet is so crazy because they really implemented his brother into having something to do with his murder. Everybody needs to fucking chill and, you know what I mean, not take everything so far so soon. You don't know what the fuck is happening. You ain't there. You ain't never gonna be there. You don't know nothing. So, you know what I mean? Just leave this shit alone. Mourn that a young black man that was pursuing his dreams and was gaining success, you feel me, on the mainstream level, he definitely was, you know, lost their life in a tragic way. So, you know, we all gotta take a minute to be real and stop fucking playing around for a second, because you know people out there that don't value our lives as a community, we're just showing them we don't value our own lives too in a numerous amount of ways. If it's not the physical violence that's involved, it's now you know what I mean, what you choose to do and say online if somebody's passing. You feel me? You know, it's getting real nutty out there. But we do want to, you know what I mean, make sure that everybody just take the time out, you know what I mean? Run a track for the man, you feel me? You know what I mean? If you wasn't familiar with him, you know what I mean? Go listen to him a little bit, you feel me? You might be your cup of tea, might be your speed. Yo, it's crazy, right? Because in talking to people in the street, right, about this, first of all, people didn't know that who he was, or didn't know he had, you know what I mean, had passed. So I was breaking information to people out there. It was who is Pop Smoke and stuff like that. Oh, he's a Brooklyn rapper. He had, you know what I mean, all of this stuff going on for him, and you know, it's a lot of people who was not familiar with it. So the people that were familiar with him and rocked with him, I know are really, really hurt by this, because you know what I mean, he had a good, heady, steady fan base out there. So just want to make sure everybody's all right with that. And you feel me? It'll be all right. This 2020 is getting weird when it comes down to all of these stuff like that.
It's been for real. If you think about it, just you know what I mean, from the famous people that died, you know what I'm saying. We had two legends, and you know what I mean, an up and coming dude, you know what I'm saying. It's crazy, you know what I'm saying. And when I say legends, you know what I mean, you got Kobe, and then you got Walona from Good Times, you know what I mean. She just passed, you know what I'm saying.
For me.
Crazy,
you know, a month back right before the new year, Juice WRLD had passed away. So we getting these succession of people that you know, it's crazy. So we send our condolences to everybody, and anybody who felt, you know, any fan that might not have knew him but felt him. You feel me? I feel for you. So we feel for you over here. All right, well, jumping into a whole total different lane. You feel me? Griselda was on Charlie Sloth's Fire in the fucking booth. Let's go. I mean, oh my, first of all, I love the Fire in the Booth series. This is a platform that really takes artists from over here and they expose them to the UK and everybody over there. Charlie Sloth is a big brand in doing this. Behind the Bars is another platform that's like this too. So, you know, this shit was wild. Did you get a chance to see the
Yeah, you know that. You know what I'm saying? You already know. it's just funny, you know what I mean? It's funny because I feel like they're panning out a different way now that everybody done rapped and they got the light on them. You kind of see Westside sitting back and letting the real rappers just rap, you feel me? And I appreciate that. Like, Conway aired it, you know what I mean? Benny aired it. I can't even say who was better, but I just like they my guys, man. Like, they be talking that shit. Like, Conway was talking that shit. Jesus Christ.
I often say, like, when it comes down to the three of them, you could compare Benny and Conway, but you can't compare Westside Gun to nobody else but Westside Gun. Like, you got to compare him to his own works and see which one is better. You feel me? Damn, it's crazy. Conway's verse on this Fire in the Booth, I don't know. That shit, I don't know if that I started watching at the right time. That shit hit me. I only heard his verse first. You feel me? Then I went back to watch the whole Fire in the Booth interview and freestyle. And I know Benny came on kicking. But like even Benny after Conway finished, Benny knew, man. Benny whole disposition changed on the low. Like, you feel me? He got real quiet over there. He came in confident in the beginning of that shit. But by the time Conway, I don't know, man. It would have been nice to see Westside Gun kick a freestyle and shit. I feel like we've been gypped like this on the other track. You feel me? Tito's back where he just like, he only got to rap. Don't come here and do this shit. You're supposed to rap here too, my nigga. Get the shit right.
For some odd reason, I think he just, you know what I mean? I think he just wants to be that, like, the management, the lead, you know what I mean? And it's cool. I fuck with that, you know what I mean? I've even heard them say in plenty of interviews that Westside Gun always had the plan. He was the one, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Lining shit up. But, like, this was like a dope ass. This was just like watching a dunk contest, like an alley-oop, a clean alley-oop in slow motion in a dunk contest. Like, Benny got on there, he did what he was supposed to do, and he set it up. And I swear to God, Conway, I feel Conway bars a totally different way because that, like, I know what he like. I know what he's talking about. You feel me? Like, everything, like, he ill, like, he's ill. Like, I'm sorry, like, right now, like, he one of them niggas. Like, he's definitely in, like, in my, if you want to talk current, like, rappers that's out there actually producing music, he's in my top 3. Like, he's probably my top 3 to top 5 easy. Like, he just talked a certain type of talk that only nigga, like, oh man,
real niggas that's current understand. He spit some of the most current bars. He's always making reference to something current in his bars. I appreciate shit like that. You feel me? That means he constantly writes. And somebody that constantly writes, they're gonna fucking get this shit off. So
I'm talking about
crazy stuff. Man, listen. Crazy. I can't even quote one of the motherfucking verses. I know I watched this shit so many times because Conway verse was just like, oh my gosh. So, you know, I was like, this one of the hardest niggas I seen spit in a long time. You feel me? Like a real long time. So, you know what I mean? Much props to them over there. Keep it up. You feel me? They still in their overseas shit. You feel me? Fucking around with Charlie Sloth coming off a Paris runs and stuff over there. But, you know, it's all good. It's all good. That was just a dope freestyle. We need to see more of that for some crews. If crews gonna be out here, you feel me? Trying to run the show. Y'all gotta come.
Yeah, y'all gotta like show up at murder radio stations. You know what I'm saying?
So, do that shit.
We appreciate it. Yeah.
Often. All right. So, couple of let's get into some albums. Couple of albums did drop last week. You feel me? I don't want to leave nobody out. I don't want to hold nobody. I don't want to hold nobody. But, you know, a couple of good things came out last week. What do you think about Shade Noir's Juno?
That was probably the best release last week.
Best release last
week.
And
I really enjoyed that album. Like, you know what I mean? Like, first of all, like, she was really wilding all over with bars from everywhere. Like, she was barring motherfuckers to death. So, I'm always stand up and give the round of applause for some good ass bars. Thank you, Che, you know what I mean? Because she's rapping better than about 70% of these niggas out here, like, point blank period. You know what I'm saying? So it was all in all great project, you know what I'm saying? Like, I listened to it from top to bottom. Like, no skips, no, you know what I'm saying? Like, I appreciated everything. I want to say Spesh 38, you know what I mean? He did the whole album, like, producing.
He produced the whole album, yep.
Yeah, okay.
This whole project.
Okay, so I have a question though. I have a question for you because I know you be tapped into this. You even bought this. You even bought this up like a while ago, and it kind of started a little ruckus on the timeline, right? There was a point in time where we were sitting, like people was quite well. Some people questioned her pen and where she's writing from, right?
Right.
Okay. I heard that she made claims of she's not writing anymore or ever again type shit.
Listen.
Wait, before you get into that, right. Because I'm gonna let you chew it all up in one. Like, okay, so I heard that claim, right? So I heard the album, and I look at the credits, and she got like, is somebody else sharing every credit with her? Like, you feel me? So break it down to me, you know what I mean? Because you know how I feel about it. I don't like the PC in the industry talk, so like, put me on and break it down to me.
I'm actually taken back by this, the credits on this, now that you bring it up, because first and foremost, just like you said, all right, this is produced by 38, you feel me? I do expect them to have production credits on every fucking track. As for writing credits, this should be penned by just Shay Noir, and if she has a feature on there, they should be getting writing credits as well. It is a couple features on here, Ransom, Ito, you feel me, Planet Asia, a couple people floating around on this project, but it's a lot of projects with nobody on there, and she should be getting full writing credits for this. Like, I can't, now, I know the producer trick, now one of the producers trick cheat codes in the microwave era now is that they're placing themselves as artists on works if they want to get their revenue through streams. Is, you know, maybe sometimes they ain't paying for the beat up front. They give them full production credit on there, but they're not taking no points off of the production value of it, and they get that money straight off to them in royalties, but not writer. That's different. That's when it comes down to, you feel me, who is actually doing what, because as a writer and somebody who claims not to write, you definitely don't want nobody's name on top of your shit, like, with you. So I don't know what the fuck they really do have going on over there. I did bring the conversation up before where it's like, you know, she sounded a lot like Speech. You feel me? And that was coming from Speech fans. I was just the motherfucking messenger on this. I was talking to a group of individuals, and it's like, you know, I know a Speech bar when I hear it. And that's why the conversation came about, because, nigga, I know a Speech bar when I hear it too. You know, I had the pleasure of speaking to 38, and he informed me that because it's from the same area, cadence and all of this stuff might be the same. All right, I understand that, because a lot of things like that is area and local. You feel me? But the problem I have on this album was with the second track. You know, first track is a skit, Art of War, where she's saying that she don't even write no more. You feel me? She says in a bar she doesn't even write anymore on paper, and the only time she puts a pen to a piece of paper is to sign a check or some shit like this. All right, I understand the braggadociousness and shit like that. You cannot play around like that when you know you still fucking writing. Because the conversation always was, I write my own shit. Nobody can't tell me I'm not putting my pain in this pad with this pen, you feel me, and stuff like that. Now all of a sudden you don't write. I'm not trying to hear none of that shit. Keep the shit true. Keep the shit, you know what I mean? And make sure you're getting your bread right. I heard a couple times in there, speeches on one of these tracks, and she had used the rhyme scheme, and he used the same scheme too. I was really taken back by that a little bit, and it was around shoes. You feel me? She said she was gonna start a skincare line, and she was gonna have a shoe line for you to walk in her shoes. And then Speech come on lady, and this shit talk about you couldn't even do something with some shoes. I'm like, come on, dog, y'all fucking around over there. But you know, as for, you know, writing credits, it should be just whoever's on that track writing. Don't let them fool you and try to get your credits up underneath you. You feel me? Like, don't do that. Make sure you know what's going on. So it's all good. From the same trust movement though, this week, you feel me, El Camino dropped Martyr's Prayer. It's the same thing going on here, where, you know, 38 is produced this whole album, but he's getting writing credits on the album too. So you feel me? I don't know. Maybe it's a new underground set of rules, because you say, you know, I know all the industry shit. Yeah, but in the industry, you feel me, your favorite rappers, y'all be looking through the credits for you do not see nobody else's name next to them at all.
At all.
That's
I fuck with this though. This was a dope ass album, you know what I mean? Like, I got it. I'm definitely gonna run back through it today, you know what I'm saying? But like, it was for the first listen, like, you know what I mean? like that Trust Army, they got some shit going. Like I can't even mad. Like they turn it into like a hit factory, low key. Like you know what I mean? Because they're giving you a variety of different things to listen to. You know what I mean? And you can pretty much throw it all in the playlist and just hit shuffle. And you know what I mean? It's definitely fucking with it. Like I'm fucking with it. Like you know what I'm saying? Like and I've been fucking with him since like I really got on him with the Pyrex. You know what I mean? Like I think that really set a lot in motion, and he's really like he's got his own wave. But it's along with the Trust Army, but it's separate. So it's kind of like, you know.
Yeah, they're like in a partnership together with each other. You feel me? Everything that El Camino does come out under Trust Movement Production, or whatever they call themselves over there officially. Yeah. And I too got turned on to El Camino with "Where's My Pyrex?" Oh my God, where's my Pyrex? And from there, I kid you not, I've listened to every body of work that he has put out that's accessible to me ever since he put "Where's My Pyrex?" This is one of my favorite artists on the low. I was a little bit, I thought that this was going to be a little bit more. You feel me? It was real chill, real relaxed type of thing. I'm used to a little bit more to him. You could tell he making money in these bars now. You feel me? A little bit of that grittiness is out of there. He talking about being on yachts and cots. You feel me? I understand what's going on.
A more presentable palette. A more presentable palette.
Yeah. You know, you still got the street shit going on, but I could see it changing. I wish it was a little bit. I wish both of these projects was longer. I must say I was a little underwhelmed with Juno. I didn't mention that part when we was talking. I was a little underwhelmed with the project. For this, you know, I thought this was going to be a little bit more, have a little more to it. You feel me? Even though the bars is there, I thought it was going to be a little different. And so did I think with El Camino hearing it, because just coming off of like "Where's My Pyrex?" You know, he dropped El Camino 2 in between there, which was a hard project too. I was looking for a little bit more on it, and I would just attribute this back to like, you know, is 38 giving them the best beats possible? Do they need to be on other people's tracks and stuff like that? And I also want to ask who had the better beats out the project. I don't know if you really got a chance to listen and stuff like that. Nah, because I'm gonna say that El Camino got better beats than Shane Noir on there. I'm gonna just say that shit.
I can give you that. No, I can give you that.
Okay.
I can give you that. Yeah. Okay.
That's cool. That's cool.
She got a couple. She got a couple though.
A couple bangers on here. You feel me? And stuff like that. So but it's some real tough ass beats that keep up with this with their, like, you know, Trust and Loyalty album and all the artwork that be attached to El Camino's works and stuff like that. So you could tell a different series by the artwork he put out. So this is supposed to be a more in that line of, you know, blood money and shit. But it's all right. It's dope. It's dope. All right, let's go to the next project. You feel me? Kamaiyah's Pressure. I'm gonna just tell you right now. I'm gonna just let you know right now. Yeah, bitch, spit that motherfucking West Coast boss bitch, twerk, get all that shit. This shit right here. All right, Kamaiyah. I see you, Kamaiyah. I see you. It's needed. It's needed. Did you get a chance to listen to it, Kamaiyah?
I mean, you know, I did. You know, it ain't really. I don't. You know, I mean. Kudos, like I said, it's got a lane, it's got a path for somebody. It just ain't for me, you know. I mean, you know, she was doing her thing. She was talking her shit, you know.
She was talking her shit. I was not aware that Kamaiyah was like this. I didn't know she was a ratchet. You feel me? I know she was a ratchet boss bitch shit. It's good to hear somebody not on the coast, like a female voice, like not on the coast. So she was really, you know, she on West Coast all day. She had Too Short on the album. They was putting bitches on blast that be in the club dancing, but they don't know how to fuck. I fucking been saying this for years. You would get tricked in the club, watching the bitches dance, take them home. They don't know how to do shit. They be sitting there late, stiff as a fucking board. My nigga Too Short put niggas on that with this shit. Dead serious. That's what they said.
It's a bunch of young bitches like that anyway.
Oh, no,
anyway.
This is old too. And she have a track with Trina on there, Set It Up. You feel me? Yeah, that's right. Blow a rack for every bitch you texting, nigga. Yeah, that's what you got to. I'm telling you, like, this shit right here. All right, she know it. She know it. It's a song right here called "Get Ratchet." 1-800 I'm horny, nigga. This shit, I was like, yo, and it wasn't like overly sexual. Like she had a couple tracks on there. It was a real album. This was some real bitches right here. This a real bitch album. So you feel me? I don't expect Jersey to hear that shit again.
Yeah, I thought I couldn't
Except for when
even.
he around me, I'll pull up and shit like that, playing pressure on bitches. You feel me? Putting this pressure on these bitches. All right, you know what it is. All right, all right. All right, let me calm down. I just got to say, get that shit, bitch. Get that shit, bitch. That's all I want to say. All right, we here now. Look, all right, it was a couple other albums that dropped. I'm gonna be going back and forth, trying to mix last week, this week and shit. But since last week was so dry, me and Jersey had the pleasure of listening to Marlo's album off of QC. He's a QC artist, first and third. You feel me? He had some healthy ass features on here. What you
Fuck yeah, he had like Future. He had a lot of the Atlanta. He had that Atlanta. He was in his Atlanta bag. And you know what I mean? Went to find out he's on QC label with Migos and all of them. So this is my question to you. Okay. The reason why, and this is why I wanted to bring up this album, is the sound. Is it starting to get oversaturated with, like, is trap starting to oversaturate itself? Like, you know what I mean?
Now it's crazy because I don't think anything could be oversaturated if it's good. You feel me? It's just a couple of these people is not doing it. I don't know where Marlo came from. Marlo sounds just like he sounds like Lil Baby. You feel me? He got tracks with Lil Baby. I'm trying to really figure out what's going on with all of this shit. The sound for this particular album is trap, but he's I don't know, man. I don't know. I want to. It's like a couple of young niggas out here. I want to give them the benefit of the doubt that they just got on and they trying to do some shit. My nigga, just this album though, the features definitely outweigh anything else that was going on in here. You was really into the features, just like you said. It's Young Thug, Young Dolph, Gunna is on here, Lil Baby and Future on the same track, Black Youngster, Moneybag Yo. You feel me? But oversaturated, it might be in the time like the Migos about to drop a project, right? And there's the Trap Kings and stuff like that. There's been the only group in hip hop holding hip hop down on the mainstream level for the last 6-7 years now. Let's be clear here. We're gonna give everybody credit where it's at. Yes. Name another group. Name another hip hop group. Period. That's been on the level of being acknowledged. Like they have only been a group. Yeah, a group. Ain't no groups from the East Coast been holding the East Coast down on a level like them, like Migos. No way. No, none of them. They've been the only one.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah, they've been the only one. So I don't think if the Migos album Culture 3, if that shit flop, trap will be dead. I'm gonna say that. If Culture 3 flops, trap will be dead. All right, trap will be on its way out. But it's another motherfucking like subgenre of trap, which is melodic trap. And I wanted to get into that with you too. On some new shit this week, Cowboy, Long Live Cal, C-A-L. Boy, Long Live the Kings dropped a project, which is a melodic track album last year for Valentine's Day weekend. We got, Fetty Wap, Trap and B. We got A Boogie with the Hoodie, Artist 2.0. And I ain't gonna lie to you, it was one I really liked. His name is Derek King. It's called Keep It One. Now that's so harsh. Out of everybody's melodic trap shit to listen to, Derek King's, you feel me, Keep It One. You want some shit over there. I like that. But
melodic trap.
It's called melodic trap. You feel me? And we got East Coast, we got A Boogie's out there, Fetty Wap.
I can't do this anymore. I almost did the T-Rex hat slam, like, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, melodic trap, like, now we're trying to, every song has a melody, y'all. Like, so now we got to call it melodic.
This is melodic trap. We got melodic raps, you feel me? We got
melodic raps?
Yeah, we do. Drake is a melodic rap artist. And I'm telling you, like, the cultures, they put anything on top of anything now, and that shit is facts. Who? Me? Yeah, me, nigga. Listen,
it's not you, but it's just, it's getting out of hand now.
Listen, I'm into genres of hip hop, and I like to explore them fully, past, present, and future. And you feel me? We're into this melodic trap phase.
How can you?
And I think this is gonna kill the microwave era, though. I think the melodic rap it's gonna kill the mic wherever. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Melodic trap, dog.
I can't believe it. Yo, I swear to God, they're every like inclusion is a motherfucker, y'all. Like y'all want, we gotta find a name. Let's say melodic raps, but there's melodies is all in music. I know, but if we say melodic raps, we could be allowed to have. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. I can't wait.
It is what it is. It is what it is. I'm hating on melodic rap. Melodic rap and melodic trap music.
Yeah.
Just for genres. Let's go. So
good luck to y'all. Good luck. Hope
right.
y'all be around for the second album.
I hope Derek King is though. I really like that shit. I'm telling you, you ain't listen to it, I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna let you hear a little sound where you feel me. You don't really be trusting my music judgment at times and stuff, but this one right here, I think you would get on the, you know what I mean, melodic trap vibe with. All right, young NBA Youngboy dropped the album, still flexing, still stepping. You feel me? I just want to mention that because he did drop it. I do want to let you know, just because y'all niggas not listening to something, don't mean that everybody else is listening to it around you. He has such a strong fan base. He always does well. And he always puts out projects. Always. Forever and a day. He just got arrested for waving the burner on set, B. This is why, yeah, like last week, they arrested him for, he was shooting a music video. He had a real burner out, you feel me? And I think the neighbors called the cops. But, all right. So, that's that. Now, let's get into the nitty-gritty of it all. Royce the 5'9", the Allegory dropped. George, I want to hear from you first, Fahad.
Shout out to Royce. You know what I mean? Like he's not being PC with it. He's talking what he wants to talk, and you know what I mean, stating what needs to be heard. And this is the shit that I love. So you know what I mean. Been waiting on this a long time. He's been dropping single after single, and it's been on point. He got some on point features. King Crooked on here. Didn't expect anything less. Saw Conway on here. Damn sure. You know what I mean. So. I love it. This is the album that I'll probably be dissecting for about a week or so, you know what I mean? Give it some replay value, and I'm definitely throwing it in my daily rotation, you know what I mean? He got a couple joints on here that I'll bang out and play in the gym. You know what I mean? Generation is Broken, Tricked, and Young World, like 3 songs that I really was fucking with heavy as hell, you know what I'm saying?
I can see that.
You know what I mean? I just saw somebody, and matter of fact, this is so ironic that I saw somebody last night say something about somebody else being the best rapper in Detroit, and then they was just like, oh, yo, is Royce dead? And I was like, that's a good ass point, because, you know, he's not the best in Detroit right now, but he's the best signed putting out music, like, in my opinion, you know what I'm saying? Because he's doing it for all the right reasons, and so shout out to Royce, you know what I mean? I like this. I suggest everybody give this a spin, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? See what's going on.
Right. For real, I really did enjoy this project. You never know what you're going to get covered from Royce. But be it that we did get the singles before, you know, Overcoming with Westside Gun, Upside Down with Benny the Butcher. I was hoping to see a Conway appearance on this album, and it was. So Royce got the trifecta on it, Separate.
Yeah.
For me, 3 separate tracks for each of them or whatever. That was pretty dope. I like Fubu with Conway on it. That shit was hard. This, though, I'm just go, because like, yo, I started listening to this. I probably listened to this about 3 times in a row. He is saying so many messages in this thing. The name of the joint is Allegory, but Allegory is a hidden thing, something that, you know what I mean, it's not supposed to just be overt and you doing it, but he's being so overt with it. The name Allegory is an allegory in itself, because he's really coming out there and he's just keeping it really real. Like, I love to see Black Power. That's all it says. Black Power music. For the month of February, I've been trying to drop on my page some of the most impactful political albums that hip hop has produced. And this right here, he's touching on such topics that go on in the hood, that go on in the industry. He's really just coming clean and letting you know he do not care what these people think about him. He's putting you on. Hey, yo, Jersey.
Oh.
Before I even get into the music, it's a skit, it's an interlude on here called Ice Cream. I don't know if you heard it. Ice Cream truck pulls up to the block. This girl tries to put people on to the fact that the Ice Cream song is really a song called Nigga Love a Watermelon, ha ha ha. Nigga Love a Watermelon, ha ha ha. So like, yo, just things like that where, like, you know, I know younger generation people don't know that. But now you're just awake that every time, if you go, you do your research. As soon as you put in Nigga Wants a Watermelon, The shit comes up, Columbia Records, just like they said, everything like that comes smooth up for you to see the history of how we're really treated and been treated all the while. You will never forget and know how they try to indoctrinate you with something as small as an ice cream truck song. Coming Down the Block in the Summertime, a song we all know was one of the most racist tracks put out on wax. And we here, we looking forward to it. Once you learn information like that, you can't unsee it. You can't undo it. You really can't. So I appreciate all of the stuff on there. He's really talking to the youth on this album. I don't know if Mr. Grace and Mrs. Grace is his kids or whatever have you, or whatever kids he was talking to. But, you know, Mr. Grace know his shit. Mrs. Grace knows all her motherfucking bullet work. You feel me? She know all her models makes of her gun, and just, you know, comes to putting on, you know, letting gun knowledge be held in our household at an early age. That's something we don't do, you know, as a community as a whole, and it's needed. It's really getting to the point of that. But on the music, man, listen, I really, really appreciate this. I do want to point out that I Don't Age have the little Kendrick Lamar control disc like thing out there. He's pulling that type of stuff back, letting you know, like, you know what I mean, he ready for whatever with the shits too. Graphics on his album, I liked that track. Kid Vicious, that track Kid Vicious was on, Thou Shalt, I really fuck with that shit. This was a good project. He produced all of this though. What do you think about the production on this album?
It's different and it's dope though, you know what I mean? It's not trap, you know what I'm saying? He's always been playing around with production, you know what I mean? Fucking with Eminem, you know what I mean? Especially fucking with Dre. You know he's been trying his hands. He's from Detroit. Detroit has made some of the dopest producers, and he's been around some of the dopest producers, from Young RJ to Black Milk to Jay Dilla, rest in peace, you know what I'm saying? So, like, you know what I mean? He's you know what I mean? He why wouldn't he? You know what I mean? I'm surprised, you know, and plus not only that, but in-house produced. And then he fucked with Premier. He did 2 albums with Premier. So you know he had to pick up something to learn something.
Premier's on his album too, not doing nothing. He talking.
It's just a way to keep the money in-house. I'm not mad at them, you know what I'm saying? They give you a budget, and you want to make sure you eat off that budget without having to pay back that per diem, become the producer. Sorry. Right. I mean, it's just that smart. You're just paying yourself, you know what I mean? You already know you got a core fan base that's going to fuck with him, so ain't nothing wrong. Royce is the OG and elder OG in the game that deserves to get, you know what I mean, get his shit, you know what I'm saying? Right. He's getting his just due. He paid his dues, you know what I'm saying? Okay. He was on Stretching Bobbito. Like he's paid his dues.
I'm saying he's definitely been around for a mighty long time in the game. You feel me? This right here, like, you know how I said last year, King Crooked's Gravitas, like, it dropped, and that type of feel, like, just that same type of thing. This is a type of music. I also mentioned that that Dark Low's album still had these same undertones of this shit, but this is fully, like, impactful, and he really tries to let you know what's going on in the game, what's going on in the street, what we need to do, and everything like that. I appreciate a body of work like this. This right here, like, yeah, I ain't even gonna hold you. Like, I don't even know. I don't think I'll be listening to anything but this album for the next couple days, just because it's so many tidbits and bits and pieces in here. And I also want to put you up to the challenge, Jersey. Nigga, pick out the samples for me. This is so sample heavy. This is sample heavy. Definitely. So let me see. Time with it. Once you get to sit and do your thing with it, you feel me? Tell me what samples you picked, because I picked out a couple here while I was listening. I pointed out.
I heard them all. Yeah, you know, I just gotta, you know, I probably sit with it, but yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you on that one.
All right. Yeah, just a very impactful album. It's crazy because he was kind of like the subject of controversy too. Right before his album dropped a couple days, XXL misquoted him, put on their fucking web magazine that Royce 59 says it's okay to be racist. They misquoted his whole article. I went and read the whole article, and the part of there he said they took this thing and put it way out of context. I was really surprised that XXL was up to shit like that. It would try to throw Royce in the mud right before an album like this dropped. That's how I know that all the tricks he talking about in this shit is still at play, because no shit like that should motherfucking be happening to nobody. And, like, you know what I mean? You don't misquote nobody to make it seem like they're saying crazy when they got, this album is not a racist album at all. He does
Yeah,
not
we're
back up.
definitely in
He
the
got
era.
Eminem on this album. He talks highly of all these other things and shit like that. So to try to deem him or try to say he's using racial tones right before an album like this drop, you just know the fucking tricks are still all the way around. So
You know, this is the era where the lie is way more entertaining than the truth being told. So
yeah, that's a fact. That's all errors. That's all errors. It's crazy because even though I haven't really been in the music shit, I've been back into my studies when it comes down to these type of topics and trying to get, you know what I mean, the community in order and right back where we need to be with it. So for this to drop something, and me personally, Black History Month, when I've been, you know what I mean, I've been really into my studies and stuff like that. When it comes down to certain things like that, it's a priceless piece of work. So you feel me? Like, this is a priceless piece of work right here. So kudos. Thank you, Royce, if I'm not, and everybody's out there judging on bars and stuff like that. But I hope y'all take a little context and take some time out to really search about some of the things he talks about here, because I know the shit. You feel me? I want to make sure you know it. You feel me? So it's all good. I guess, you know, that's a wrap. Jersey, we can get the fuck out of here. You feel me?
yeah, I mean, yeah, like I said, I think they waiting, they holding all the heat, but you know, El Camino got some. Go check out the Juno from you know what I mean, from Chez Noir, and please bang this Royce. You know what I'm saying? We definitely appreciate that.
Hit Kamaiyah up too, nigga.
Oh yeah.
Nigga,
Hey yo, yeah, you know what I mean? That's the ladies.
Grab
That's
a
the ladies'
bitch, tell a
choice.
bitch to grab a bitch. You feel me? Get this Kamaiyah popping, dog.
Yeah, that's you know what I mean. That's definitely the ladies. You know what I mean? Ladies pick of the week is Kamaiyah. Fellas, you know what I mean. Fellas pick for me is definitely the Royce. You know what I mean? Bang that Royce.
Man, that's the ladies pick too. Everybody, all ladies got to listen to Royce. Once you finish with Royce, go to Kamaiyah. Let some steam off. But hit this Royce first. You feel me? I ain't all the way out there. You feel me? I ain't all the way out there. So, all right, that's dope. That's dope. Make sure you know what I mean.
We appreciate y'all. Definitely appreciate y'all. We got a lot of views. You know what I mean? Views been going up. Subscribers going up. Thank y'all. We appreciate y'all. You know what I mean? Putting numbers on the board, showing love. So we gonna make sure, you know what I mean, we keep hitting y'all with the heat and show more love back. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, anything else you want to add in? Anything else you want to shout?
Hey man, I mean, I do want to shout out. I'm glad you mentioned it. I want to shout out all the creators creating right now, all the rappers putting in their work, putting out their projects, everybody that's hitting the booth, everybody that's hitting the visuals, everybody that's, you know what I mean, not sitting around slacking. Let's go, because I see some incredible things brewing in the works. You feel me? And once all of that stuff comes to fruition, I want to be right there cheering you on. I don't want y'all to let me down, so I want to give y'all support while we going along in this. I see a lot of rappers rapping me.
Yeah,
I see a lot of rappers rapping, dog.
I'm about to say shout out to Mutant Academy. So I think they got the visual for Annika got the visual for Chess Pieces Up. Please go check that out. They're in LA.
That's a dope ass video and track.
Yo, Chess Pieces was so hood. I love that shit so much. But shout them out. Follow them on IG. They always dropping something on their story. They're in LA. Great Matter. You beasting right now on them beats, cuz. And you know, we tuned in. So thank y'all. That's a fact. You know what I mean? Thank y'all. We appreciate everything. You know where to find us. If you can't find us, check the description. But make sure y'all like and subscribe to us. Holla at us. You know what I'm saying? And let us know how you feel in the comments. If you heard some albums and you had some different opinions, let us know. You know what I mean? Put us on. I can't wait for March, though, because you already know who's dropping in March. And I want to hear how good this album is.
What's that? Oh, my God. All right. I can't wait neither. Dog, the weekend drops in March, too. So, like, yeah, I'm getting double up. I don't care what nobody say. I know y'all niggas be out here hating on the Legion of Light Skin, but the weekend drops in March, too. So does J Electronica. Let's go. Watch the Throne 2, nigga. Let's go. I don't know. So,
they really want to go there with it. Watch Throne 2. Jesus Christ.
That's what they said it was gonna be. so we go around with it like that. Man, I hope Hov raps his fucking ass off.
That's it.
That's all I want.
That's what I'm saying. People are already here like, oh, well, Hov better rap his ass off. Nah, we know what Hov's gonna do. J Elect better rap his motherfucking ass off.
Let us down. I don't think he gonna let us down. I think it's gonna be a real current thing, and you know what I mean, history laden. But you know, he got some competition over here with Royce 5. Nah, they kicking the same shit.
Listen,
so let's get it. Let's go. Let's go though. But yeah,
Elzai, Black Thought, Kendrick they have shown up. They have shown up in the last 5 years. Those three artists have shown up in the last 5 years with dope displays of MCing.
Right.
Jay ain't got nothing else to do. Like, and I'm sorry, like, you know how I feel about like Black Thought and Elzai alone. Just them two alone.
That's the echelon right there.
That's the upper echelon. So yeah, like I really hope we have this shit together. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's coming up. It's coming up. We a couple weeks away. So you know what I mean. Thank y'all. Like I said, thank y'all. Keep tuning in, and we'll holla at y'all. Blah blah blah.
Peace.
This closet probably look like Halloween. Y'all come out the closet just to market y'all new garbage. I'm inside your bitch apartment. Dick is parked about 9 inches in the carcass, like Mr.